Good afternoon. Oh, there's my hand. It is 4:45 on Sunday afternoon. My car says it's 25 degrees Celsius. I'd buy that. It's very cloudy today. I just drove through a sun shower. It's a very confusing day. My house is absolutely freezing to be in, but it's slightly muggy outside, but it's also overcast. And then there's sun showers. Like, it's weird. So, I just dropped Monkey off at his dad's. And I stopped at a Timmy's here to grab a coffee. And I thought, I better vlog real quick because I have to pick Boo Boo up at 6 and then make dinner. And then I'm working tomorrow and Tuesday. And then I'm off till Friday. So this will probably go up for Monday, and I'm going to try and get out and vlog Monday night for Tuesday, etc., etc. We'll see how that works out. So, yes, yesterday, Saturday, we did our get-together with my coworker and her boyfriend and her granddaughter for a outdoor movie night. It was so much fun. We had such a good time. I was so happy. So I went and picked Boo Boo up. I'm sorting out my coffee here. I went and picked Boo Boo up for about 5 o'clock. Well, okay. So, I'm so excited. What time did I get up Saturday? I think I got up about 9. And I fiddle-mucked around for about an hour and 45 minutes. I need time to wake up, okay? I am not a get-up-and-go kind of person at all. I hate the first couple hours when I first get up. I hate the day. I hate my life. I hate myself. I hate everybody around me. I hate everything. I'm just miserable. So, Boo Boo had walked to work because I think he started at 9. Or he started at 10. So yeah, he walked to work. And when I came down, I said good morning to Monkey and went through my plan of everything I was going to do yesterday. Which didn't sound like a lot, but it felt like a lot. I had to tidy up the house, which is no big deal. I keep a pretty tidy ship, so I just needed to sweep a little bit and get my Swiffer out and dust a little bit. It was fine, but and I gave my bathroom a good cleaning because I judge people on their bathrooms, so I'm gonna keep mine tip-top, just saying. And I mowed the back lawn, said to hell with the front, because it was muggy as hell yesterday. During the day yesterday, it was so friggin' muggy, it was crazy. So I did the back lawn because that's where we were hanging out. Got the backyard all cleaned up. I swept off my little patio area and whatever. And then I went and took the pool cover off to vacuum the pool. And I was going to have Monkey go in, and skim the leaves for me. And it's just all easier to do from inside the pool. So, I took the lid off and got Monkey to come out to help me. He got in the pool to start, skimming. And I started vacuuming. Well, when I started vacuuming, the pool was clear when I started, okay? But everything that didn't get killed by the bleach last week, because the pool went green, I had to bleach it last week. I had to shock it. So anything that didn't get killed settled to the bottom. And I just thought the pool needed to be vacuumed, no big deal. So I started vacuuming, and of course all that got stirred up. My pool's green again. So now I'm debating whether or not I'm going to shock it again or just drain it and put it away for the year, because screw this. The reason I've never had my pool turned. My pool is turned, this will be the 3rd time this summer. The first 2 times I understood because it's been so stupid muggy, like always this summer, that I get it. But no, 3 times, no. It's just not getting used enough. The jet is not as powerful as a wasp in the car. Okay, windows are now going up. Yeah, the jet is not as powerful as a proper in-ground pool, or even a proper above-ground pool, quite frankly. The jet's just not powerful enough to circulate the water. So if you don't use them on a consistent basis, they're gonna go weird. Not necessarily green, but they're gonna go weird. They're gonna go cloudy, regardless of what you do. So we didn't use the pool yesterday. We could have. It's not as green as it was. It was horrible. There's no way I wouldn't let anybody in it last week. But this week, even after it got stirred up, I mean, yeah, there's a tinge of green to it, but it's not like you can't see the bottom of the pool or anything. Like, it's fine. It's no worse than, say, swimming in the lake. Just saying. All kinds of algae in the lake. But we kind of went, and it did rain. I think that's why the kids didn't go in, because it did start raining probably around, I don't know, 8:30, something like that. But anyways, I told Monkey I'm probably not going to put the pool up next year. To hell with it, because I'm the only one that's using it, and I don't use it often enough to make any kind of difference. Oh, nope, that's not who I thought it was. Okay. In the upkeep of it, so it's probably not going up next year. But other than that, I got everything done, and I was so happy. My boyfriend came down, I'm going to say about 2:30. I went to go get hot dogs because I really wanted to do a fire, and I thought hot dogs and s'mores would be fun. And when I came back, my boyfriend was there, so I'm going to assume it was about 2:30. And then I'd been texting with my coworker off and on all day, just making sure everybody's on the ball and we knew what was going on and that we had enough food, because we weren't sure Friday whether or not my boyfriend was coming down or not. So I had texted her to say yes, he is for sure coming. And I brought her an extra $20 for pizza on Friday. But she said, like, is Boo Boo's friends coming? He had a few friends that wanted to come, and I was like, oh, like, I forgot. I said, I haven't heard anything else, like, for sure, whether or not they were coming. There's like 3 of them. So I texted Boo Boo at work and was like, my guy, what's going on? Or no, when I picked him up, I asked him, like, you need to get a hold of these people and find out, because I just went ahead and ordered an extra pizza. I said to my coworker, don't worry about it, like, you're doing enough. I will order an extra one, and I will pick it up on my way bringing Boo Boo home, right? She's like, cool. So he texted his buddies, and for sure the one was coming, but he wasn't 100% sure about the other. And I said, well, I've ordered an extra pizza, so it's fine. And by the time we got home, we bumped into my coworker and her boyfriend at the pizza place. It was nuts in there. Oh my God. Everybody was ordering like 3 to 4 large pizzas and like a side of wings or salad or what. Like, I mean, there was no small orders. It was absolute madness in there yesterday. And the extra pizza actually turned out perfect, because by the time it was all said and done, I think they took home maybe 5 slices of pizza. Like, her half, we both had veggie pizza, but she doesn't eat cheese. So we got 1 large veggie pizza, half without cheese, right? And then my half was with cheese. So she took a couple of her slices home, and then, like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 slices of the meat lovers. And then I had 2 slices of my pizza left, and I think there was 1 slice of the pepperoni left. So it worked out perfect. I was really happy with that. And we just set everything up. God, it was hard getting that projector set up. It was really hard. And we didn't need the speaker. We realized when the movie finished, we didn't even have it coming through the Bluetooth speaker that she bought. It was just the projector speaker. I was like, okay. But we used the speaker earlier in the afternoon when I just Bluetoothed my phone to it. And it was like, yeah, it made Metallica sound really good. I'm just saying, it was awesome. It was so funny. We had a really good time, though. And then all the 20-year-old somethings were goofing around in the kitchen, and the preteens were gaming in the living room, and the old people were sitting out back. And then we all came together for the movie, and we had chips and pop, and, you know, all the adults were sitting in the back, and the kids were all sitting up front, and, you know, we're kicking the back of their seats and throwing chips over their head. They're turning around and looking at us, and we're like, oh, those little bastards in the back are being really annoying, no? I said to my coworker at one point, like, we should have bought gummy bears so that we could flick them at the screen. That's so funny. It was a really good time. We couldn't do a fire because, like I said, it did rain. It rained pretty good. But we were still able to do the movie, obviously, and it was just such a good time. We had to get the citronella candles and stuff out because it did get kind of buggy. But it was perfect. It was such a good night. We had so much fun. I think the movie was over and we had everything cleaned up and everybody left by about 11. So it wasn't too late, which was awesome as well. And when I got up this morning, she had messaged me earlier in the morning because I got up around 10. So she probably messaged me about 8 or 9 and said, you know, she really enjoyed herself and it was a really good time. And it was her first time meeting my boyfriend. She said that he was real nice. I says, yeah, well, you don't know him yet. Thank you. But she wants to make it a monthly thing. And I was like, my guy, that sounds fantastic. I would love that. I would love that so much. I think October would be a super good time. I would love to have a fire going and sit out with our blankets. Like, it shouldn't be too cool in October. November, I wouldn't do it. Once the snow starts flying, fuck that shit. But I think October would be, like September, October, when it's starting to cool down a little bit and less buggy. And I think that would be so much fun. I would, you know, you can sit out there with hot coffee and hot chocolate, maybe a glass of wine. And yeah, it was such a good time. It was such a good time. We loved it. Even my boyfriend enjoyed himself. Like, he doesn't people very much. It was it was probably the most enjoyable weekend I've had in a really long time. It was so much fun and so relaxing. It was, I mean, it was a little frustrating trying to set up the projector. And I shouldn't have been frustrated. I wasn't the one doing it. My coworker was the one fiddle mucking around with it. But just watching her fiddle with it was frustrating to me. But she did a real good job with it. She's so awesome. So yeah, I mean, it was planned and executed perfectly. It did rain. It was fine. It still happened. We had a great time. We just couldn't do the fire and the kids couldn't go swimming, but whatever. If she wants to do it again next week, I have the s'mores. They're not going anywhere. They're still boxed up. It's fine. I will hold on to them. We'll try to. I have a gas stove. I can make s'mores whenever the hell I want. So, yeah, that was my weekend. It was so nice. And then I got up this morning, like I said, about 10, and we just kind of lounged around. I made blueberry pancakes for everybody this morning. I have a whole stack of them in the microwave. I actually have to wrap them up and put them in the fridge. I forgot about them. So that Boo Boo can have some, because he was at work when I got up. So, yeah, they turned out really well. I haven't made pancakes since Christmas. And I haven't made blueberry pancakes probably since Monkey was, or since Boo Boo was Monkey's age. Like, it's been a while. So they were quite enjoyable. They turned out well. I was very impressed with myself. I hate cooking. They're like, where's the eggs? Because I said I'd make scrambled eggs and pancakes. So you know what? Fuck your eggs. Like, I'm so done standing in this kitchen. You want eggs? Feel free to go make yourself some eggs. Okay? I made blueberry pancakes. What do you want from me? Too funny. And then I cut my boyfriend's hair. He was getting pretty shaggy. And I'm sick of him going to other hairstylists because he goes to a barber and all they do is shave his head. Like, they just give him a crew cut. Or he'll go to, like, another First Choice or something somewhere. And he doesn't know how to describe his haircuts. What he likes is a bald fade, but nobody knows how to do one. So they end up going as short as they can go, whatever, and they go too short on top, in my opinion, and I hate it. I hate it. And they never trim his eyebrows, and they never trim around his ears, ever. It drives me insane. You're not finished. You let people leave with an unfinished product. That pisses me off far beyond belief. I hairdressed for like 18, 19 years. You did not leave my chair. If you needed your eyebrows trimmed, they got trimmed. If you needed your ears cleaned up, I cleaned up them ears. You do not leave. That's like not doing the neckline. Are you kidding me? You're not finished. What are you doing? Oh my God. So I cleaned them up right. I didn't do a fade. Well, I did do a fade, but I didn't do a bald fade because my balding clippers need to be cleaned, oiled, and charged. And I have not done that. So I was like, yeah, I could give you a bald fade, but it's going to literally rip the hair out of your head. So I suggest we just do as low as I can do with my regular clippers and be happy with that. Okay? It's like, okay. Like, hey man, you get a better haircut from me in my personal humble opinion, and you don't have to pay for it. So you know what? Unless you want to start giving me $40 every time you get a haircut. Just saying. So, and then I had to go take Monkey to his dad's, and I sat and talked with his stepmom for a little bit. She's so sweet. I told her Monkey's a little tired today. He was some busy. He's been lounging on the couch all day. He was doing the nod in the car on the way over. It was so cute. So, yeah, that's been our weekend. It's been nice. It's been a really nice weekend. Now I have about 45 minutes or so to kill before I can go get Boo Boo. I don't know if I want to go home and go out again, or maybe I'll go walk around the mall for a little bit. Do some window shopping. I did a whole bunch of look-see stuff on Amazon today. I found all kinds of wigs. I'm like, oh, I haven't bought a wig in forever. What I want to do is get a steamer, like a little handheld steamer. Because my older wigs that I have are getting really frizzy on the bottom, and it's starting to drive me nuts. So I want a steamer to smooth out well, it'll smooth the whole thing out, but especially those ends, because she crispy. I am not gentle with my wigs. And they're all synthetic. It's not like they're human hair or anything. You gotta be a little more gentle with them, and I'm just not. So I found a little handheld steamer on Amazon. I think it was like, I'm gonna say with tax and everything, it's probably about $45. But there was like a $5 off coupon on there. So I'm thinking I might just say screw it and order it. Because Boo Boo still owes me rent for the month. So if he gives that to me either this week or next week, then I can use his rent money to pay the property taxes that are due at the end of the month. And it'll be fine. So I might just treat myself to a steamer so I can do a little makeover on my wigs. If anybody is interested, I don't know if the people that watch my videos are into wigs and stuff, but I've got like a dresser with like 2 drawers full of wigs. If anybody's interested in wig stuff, let me know. I can do something with that. I can work with that. But yeah, I think I might treat myself to that, and that'll give me something to do in the evenings for a couple of days anyway. Clean up my wigs and, well, I'll bet you that would take me about a week, because I only have one wig head, one mannequin head to block my wigs on. So I would steam them, I would clean them, I would, clean them, steam them, and restyle them, so they would have to stay on the mannequin head probably for a day each. So yeah, that'll probably give me about 2 weeks of stuff to do, I don't know, in the evening. I love doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and boot, because we're at the 22-minute mark and I'm starting to ramble, and nobody needs my rambling. So anybody watching, I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Thank you, and I appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.